Hey, my name is Danny Cole. I'm the owner of Underground Fitness Studio. In the beautiful Park Ridge, Illinois, 10 minutes outside of the O'Hare Airport. It's a fitness studio for personal training, small group, and workshop, educational workshops. And today, we're gonna be doing a steel mace workshop, and I'm really excited to do it. I've been wanting to do these for a long time, so let's do this. Come on. I see, like, at some point, this whole hallway being painted with like interesting psychedelic artwork. At some point, it'll be that way. The last 2 years, we've been working down here in a 1,900 square foot facility, and things have been going so well during the pandemic because everyone's craving small group, private fitness routine. It's been going so well in the last 2 years that it's time to expand in this new space. Take a look. So this is Underground 2.0, and it's under construction right now, okay? Today we're gonna steel mace workshop, get everything set up. You know, as the owner of the gym, not only do you have to be good at the training part, but you have to be good at managing, organizing, cleaning, getting everything settled, coming up with ideas, figuring it out, getting the other people involved to help build the cathedral, as I was explaining earlier. It's not just a job, we're building a cathedral here for people to heal and develop themselves from the inside out, one step at a time, one day at a time. You know what I'm saying? All right, so the idea of this workshop is to teach people what the steel mace is and how it can be a complementary tool to their current workouts, right? It's an offset tool. Take a look. It's heavy on one side and it's light on the other side. So when you're going through functional exercises like a squat or a lunge, it's throwing you offset. So your brain and your body automatically have to make that registration and tighten up, right? Get everything nice and strong and tall. And automatically what happens is the stabilizing muscles in your body start to balance up, and it brings balance back to your structure. You can use this for a couple different things. One, restorative health, right? Bring you back into a balance. Slow, controlled motions. These exercises can complement some of your intense conventional barbell, dumbbell, kettlebell lifts that you do. And another way this can be used is a strength and conditioning tool. And you can do this in several different ways. Today, at the end of the class, and we're gonna go right to this in this video, at the end of today's class, we're gonna do an 8-round Tabata, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds of rest, and we're gonna go through 8 different exercises. We're gonna try to do that 2 rounds through, and we're gonna see how the participants today end up, okay? Hopefully at the end of the 2 rounds, they get around 80% of their heart rate so they can enter flow zone, not over stimulated, but the right amount of stimulation so that we can continue on our days. I think it's counterproductive in this high stressful world to be constantly exercising super hard, and we associate that with being really good shape when really our nervous systems are overstimulated. Okay? To find that flow range is what we're trying to shoot for today, and hopefully learn how to use this tool safely and effectively. Like I said, I'm gonna go over several steel mace exercises, several switches, and then we're gonna combine them with functional movements, squats, lunges, pushes, pulls, presses, etc. Then when we go through all the skills, when we understand how to safely maneuver the mace, we're gonna put our participants today through a little bit of a physical fitness test, and it's gonna be a Tabata workout. We're gonna do 8 different mace exercises for 20 seconds, and then we're gonna rest for 10 seconds in between. 10 seconds of rest is not a lot before you get into that next set. And what we're gonna do is you're gonna choose your rep range. We wanna try to make sure today that we're hitting 8 to 12 reps on every single exercise. We're gonna go through all 8 exercises 2 rounds through, okay? The idea here is to find your flow zone. okay? And this is gonna be about 80% of your max heart rate. How do we calculate this? You're gonna take 220, you're gonna go minus your age. That number is gonna be your max heart rate, okay? After the test, we're gonna find our pulse. We're gonna see how many times it beats in a 15-second span, and then we're gonna multiply that by 1 minute. Once we get that 1 minute time, we're gonna multiply that by 80%, and we're gonna get our 80% range. Hopefully, you'll find if that number that you got after your test matches your 80% heart rate. You'll take the 80% of your max, and you're gonna see if whatever it is that you count matches it. If you match 80%, that means you're finding your flow zone. If you're over your 80%, that means you're a little too stimulated. If you're under 80%, that means you didn't push yourself hard enough. And in Tabata, it's really difficult to find that range, but it's so difficult that you're not gonna be bored unless you're doing 1 or 2 reps, right? But if you have any ounce of competition in you or drive and trying to find some sort of level of difficulty or challenge for yourself right here, building skills over a level of challenge, you find your flow. Build your skills, and that's gonna be the Mace skills today. Our challenge is gonna be our Tabata. We are finding our flow zone. Thanks so much for coming today.